just up in the foothills of Lincolnshire today. Come to smoke the first little pippy of the day. No, yeah, it's hella windy today as well, but I think this is one of them sweet spots where we don't get no breeze, where everything's kosher. Some good dope today. The Romanians have pulled through again. You know it normally is, we don't normally like the start up, but this is that real deal, that proper fried onion, blow your head off. It's so good, in fact. Had my old boy going mad at me today. And you know what, he's normally chilled about it, he don't give a fuck. Like, I can sit up in my bedroom, roll up a little marijuana cigarette, and he won't say nothing. Provided that it's some like amnesia or something that don't really, you know what I mean, leng out the whole house. But this stuff, man, you bust a little nugget open, it fucking smells like you sparked up a spliff in your bedroom. It's just that potent, man. This is the kind of shit right here that gets you caught by mammy and pappy. Gets you fucking grounded when you're 14. Did I ever tell the story of the time that I got grounded for smoking dope? I was probably about, we'll say 14 to make it sound better. Might well have been 15 years old, but we'll say 14 because it sounds better like that, doesn't it? So I'm there smoking some dope, and like, I think this is the first time that I ever fucking smoked a pipe. I don't know why we're smoking pipes, but you know it is when you're young, you're trying the ting out, experiencing things, yeah. So there we are, smoking this pipe, and I remember it was a cool one, yeah, because it wasn't just like a normal like pipe you put in the top. It was like a fucking, you know, like a cone, like a spliff cone, yeah. And it had a hollowed out bit at the end, and that's where you put your weed. And then like the bit on top was on like a swivel bit, and you spun that back round, and it had like little holes in it where you could burn it through. It was cool, but yeah, I remember the weed because I had a little bit left over. This is when I was buying bits, so I'd buy a 10 bag, probably make it last you 2 days or something, you know what I mean, probably get 4 joints off it, something crazy. But yeah, how it's gone down, so I've come back home, yeah, it's about 9 o'clock, I ain't had no dinner or nothing, and while I was waiting for my dinner to get cooked, old Goose cooking my dinner, shout out Debbie, I go upstairs and I just sit back a minute, I'm getting all comfy and that, I just fucking feel myself fading away, I'm just falling asleep all comfy and shit. I'm in some next level deep dream, I don't know, running through the woods or something. Next thing I know, Debbie's there stood in my doorway, start fucking waking me up and shit, like, you know what I mean, calling my name. I come round and I'm just like, yo, what's up? She's like, where you been? So, well, she's just asking like, what's up with me, man? And I couldn't fucking make sense, like, cause when I get woke up, yeah, I chat shit. I don't know whether it's like the dream crossing over with the real life or whatever's happening. I don't know yet, but you ain't getting sense out of me for a good couple minutes after I've been woke up, bro. Well, you know, 20 seconds, you know, I'm back. But yeah, I was just chatting shit. She thought I was spangled. She said nothing, just left it at that. Little did I know that she'd whiffed the weed that night. So the next day comes round, I wake up. Old boy asked me, you want a bacon sarnie before school? I'm like, yeah, I fucking sound that. Little did I know it's a deceitful little trick. He wanted me to think everything was all kosher, all normal and that. Little did I know that they knew. So I come home, this is after school, yeah, so I get in, just walk through the door. You alright, Dad? How's it going? He's like, come here, I want to work with you. I'm like, oh shit. Generally not a good thing when the old boy says that. I got a military strict dad, bro. My old boy, when I was younger and that, he laid down the law, man, kept me in line. But yeah, he's like, come here, I want to work. And I'm like, oh shit, I knew this was bad. I knew it was a bit bad. So I walk into the living room and I just see it out the corner of my eye on the mantelpiece. My little fucking weed tin. I said, shit, I thought I put that in the stash spot, man. I did, I put it in my stash spot. I thought it was clever, I thought it was ingenious, but apparently the old boy, a bit smarter than I thought. I had these 3 shelves, and they were like, they had like metal thingies that the shelf just slotted into, so you drill the metal thing into the wall and the shelf slots in, yeah? And like, where it slots in, it's like hollow on the top, so it's like a can shape, you know what I mean, like fucking circle whatever, and you can put your hand in on the top. I thought that was a banging stash spot, but yeah, like I said, it weren't that good. The old boy just like, what is this? Then whipped it out, showed me the weed. I'm just like, shit. I just went to sleep I never used to chill next to him. I would be upstairs doing my thing and that. I just went to sleep downstairs like a fucking good dog, innit? Just been disciplined. Thought I'd just have a little nap next to my owner. Yeah, so when I come back after all this business, I had a couple months off smoking now. Because obviously, you know how it is, you're young, I ain't trying to fucking cause no wars in the household. I didn't know how to fucking put it in a certain way to which they'd understand. So it's like now, yeah, they understand that this is what I like to do, this is my release, yeah. You might like to have a little glass of wine in the evening, a can of lager, whatever. I like to have my little smoky smoke. So it's like, you can't tell to me what I'm doing with my life, and I won't tell to you what you're doing with your life. It's a mutual understanding. As long as I don't take the piss, and I'm not there blowing stinky ganja smoke in your face, hotboxing my bedroom with my pals and shit, you know what I mean? Just, I respect your boundaries, you respect mine, yeah? But it weren't quite as easy to understand as that, you know what I mean? As some of you will understand, like younger people watching it. The younger people watching it, yeah, who might fucking struggle with these issues, but your mum and dad hate weed, they think it's the devil and that. They'll fucking put you on Dr. Phil or Jeremy Kyle or something because he likes to smoke ganja. My parents was never nowhere near as bad as that, but you know what I mean, they did hate it, and it's more my fucking dad, he hates it, but still they'd never try it because it's illegal, and like, it's a shame really, because I know that they would try it if it was legal. They'd probably have a little edible or something, and they'd love it, get some giggles, fucking go to bed at 8 o'clock, you know what I mean? Fucking, my mum as well, she has bad back, you know what I'm saying? So I always say to her, look, before you go to bed, you need to have a little edible or something, just one night, just to try it, just see the quality of sleep that you get that night. It's going to be amazing, and you'll be thinking, yeah, I'm going to do this shit more often. It might even make your bad back better, who knows, yeah? But time and time again, this is what you see, yeah? Straight edge people, such as Ma and Pa, you know what I mean, law-abiding citizens, good folks, tax paying, whatever, by the book. They are very by the book, a little bit too by the book. That's my dad. My mum's a bit more of a rule breaker. You know what I mean? My dad's 4-0, bro, it's just how he is. Old fashioned, yeah. But fucking, yeah, people like them, they don't, like to the extent where my nan's partner, not my granddad, you know what I mean, just the geezer who was with my nan, George, whatever, he died 2 years back. He had Parkinson's, advanced or whatever. And Jittery George, they called him, fucking, because he was shaking the shit. He used to do drawings and that. He was pretty good at drawing. He'd draw like a tiger. It looked like a 12-year-old done it, but like a talented 12-year-old, you know what I mean? Fair play to him. But yeah, by the book, another geezer, old-fashioned. Didn't want to try this CBD oil. He's there like, oh, for one, he just thought it was a cunt. It's not like he didn't want to try it because it's illegal. But yeah, he wouldn't try CBD, thought he was getting conned off, whatever. But the main line is he wouldn't try it because it's illegal. And in turn, he died because he wouldn't try cannabis. Because smoking cannabis calms down the gag reflex that you can't control with fucking Parkinson's, yeah? So you're there shaking, whatever. People who try cannabis, I'm not saying it's a guaranteed thing for everyone, yeah? But massive numbers of the people that do try it get good results off it. There's some videos, I'll put a video in the link, yeah, because this video is awesome. It's like a 80-year-old man, smokes fucking weed for the first time, and he's had Parkinson's. And he's just like talking you through the effects, how he feels and that. It's a mint video. But yeah, let me tell you how I used to hide my ganja as well, because this might be a helpful one for one of you. Yeah, let me just spark my zuggy back up. Let me show you this real quick. This is what I'm saying when I say, look, I've got some real fucking deal, potent. Look at that. going to Parental, that is, bro. And I've barely toked it. I've just been having a little tiny toke. You know what I mean? Fucking talking to you, you know. Let me pause this, get on the back. Let you have a little look at what I'm looking at, man. This is the new spot, bro. It's a bit of a mission from the house, yeah, but obviously with all this free time and whatnot, it's been no drama coming out for a nice little stroll in the morning to have the morning zuggy. And you know what, yeah? This has got to be one of my all-time favourite spots, bro. UK spots. Obviously, I ain't talking national park. I'm talking within reason of your house, bro. This is beautiful, mate. You know what I mean? A bit of elevation while I'm getting elevated. It's what you need, man. It's lovely. Especially in these times, yeah. When you got folks that can't leave the fucking apartments and that. One geezer just gone outside for the first time. I watched this video. 75 days he spent in his flat, bro. I mean, obviously, I'm feeling the effects a bit. I ain't getting to see my pals, I ain't been back to my hometown, I ain't been out and about, whatever. But I've still been coming out, walking the dog, coming for a joint and that. Even though they say you're supposed to come out once a day, that's bullshit, bro. You know, as long as you're fucking not taking the piss. Yeah, I went off on a tangent, yeah. How I used to hide my weed anyway. You can get these Kenko coffee jars. Oh no, it's the Dow Egberts. So it's a glass jar, and it's got like a rubber seal around the top. And what I'd do is I'd just put my weed inside that jar, then the jar would go underneath my pillow. I'd sleep with that jar under my pillow every night. Because obviously I'm involved in the trade. My parents had no idea, you know what I'm saying, fucking, so I keep it sneaky for years and that. One time even like smoked the weed because I didn't have it in the jar. Like, obviously I put it in a carrier bag. I used to do this one as well. I tie it up in 5 or 6 carrier bags just to fucking stop the smoke. Like 6 carrier bags does the trick. But then like you fucking, you know what I mean, accidentally squash it or something, your room would stink of ganja. But he picked it up one time because I had like this old fucking stool. My dad used to do antiques, so he bought this stool from the fucking auction. And it was like bars either side and stool folded up, like, you know what I mean, some fucking like Henry VIII type looking fucking stool, old fashioned shit. And the weed was in there, in carrier bags like I used to have it, but only a couple, so that's why it was smelling. It's come in my room, I'm in bed like, fucking, it's like, stinks of ganja in here. You got ganja in here? Like, just a quick look around my room and that. And he's gone to that stool, lifted it up, picked up the ganja, put the ganja back down, closed it, and walked out the room. Just like, he didn't realise what he had in his hand. I think because it was such a big bag at the time, he was probably looking for a little tiny bag, whatever, not knowing that, you know what I mean, your boy carries around ganja fucking sacks, not a fucking little tiny bag. But yeah, that was one of my lucky ones. I was only young then as well, so you know what I mean, I'd have got a bollock in. He might have even confiscated the weed. Might have even done that, I don't know. He said earlier to me, he's like, I'll fucking burn it if you don't get it out of your ass. He wouldn't, like, because obviously he knows that I'd just have to go and buy some more fucking skunk then, wouldn't I? But he hates it, man. He does hate the shit. But it's just like a mutual respect thing, man. I think all it is like being involved in drugs and stuff like that. He sees where it leads. It's like a slippery road, so to speak, innit? People start going down that path, then it leads to other harder things, whatever, and you're in that circle with people, you know what I mean? You're not around straight edge people, like whatever, but this idea that drinking's alright and that fucking it's alright to sit at home, have a few beers and that, but you can't go out and have a joint, it's fucking stupid. The amount of people that wish that they stayed home and smoked some dope instead of going out that night drinking, getting into a fight, you know what I mean, hurting someone. Or fucking, on the other end of it, even worse, someone hurting you, you know what I mean, you being a cripple. Go out and get poked in the eye with a punky or something, you know what I mean? I watch too many videos on the fucking internet, so I don't want no fucking unreasonable, rowdy, pissed up people and that. You know what I mean? I like a little social drink, bro, but going out and getting blocked over, with my temperament, it don't work. Like, if I'd have been out more than I have, I'd have been in a lot more trouble than I have. Luckily, I ain't really, you know what I mean? There's been a few incidents and that. I do silly things. I get drunk and I fucking bottom myself in the head or something stupid like that. Right, that one actually.
Oh my god.
I got to take credit for that one because I wanted to do that sober. Because I'd watched Steve O do it online, yeah. And I know there's a couple other people that have done it out there. But just clean, smash a glass bottle off the head. And they didn't even get a cut off it or nothing. So I'm thinking, right, I'll replicate that. Do a mad little stunt. Everyone's saying to me, don't do it. You're going to need an ambulance, yeah. And the whole plan was just to be nonchalant, yeah. Just be like, yeah, you want to see me smash a glass bottle off, man? Like, boom. Then do it, yeah. But because they hyped it up and said, you're going to need an ambulance. I'm there like, what? I'm going to need an ambulance? You think I'm going to need an ambulance? They're like, yeah. I'm like, alright then, you ready to call it? And I just fucking, you know what I mean? I think you have got to hype yourself up a bit to fucking do what you're doing, because it's a bit of a madness, isn't it? Smashing a glass bottle off your head. I think maybe the people doing it, that I thought were doing it legit, are doing it maybe with sugar glass, just falling you. Not Steve O, I know he's done it legit, but yeah, don't play with glass bottles, man. That's the end of my stunt career. I don't think I got what it takes to put myself in pain, man. Plus, I want to get to a good age and not be absolutely smashed in. Well, I'm going to cook up a little cough for you, then I'm just going to show you something real quick. One last time before I go, yeah. You're going to like this one. It's brewing. I will say, yeah, it ain't the tastiest joint, this one, like, compared to how nice I've had this weed. I might have just got the backy fucking weed ratio a little bit off, but still tasty, man. Oh god. Bless Romania for this one, yeah. The geezer keeps coming through with the good weed. Right, what I want to tell you about, I was watching an interview and there's this Pimp, so I'm watching a Pimp interview as you do. And there's just this geezer like talking about his life story and that. He's a bit grimy, whatever. And like he just casually like just sits there and just does this.
Did you have role models that kind of showed you this game?
I had to sit back and play that a couple of times just because I weren't sure what I quite just saw. And it's I had to play it about 4 times and I thought, yeah, that's what he just did, man. I ain't never seen no one do that in my life. Like, what the fuck was that, man? I'm not sure if that's the most vile thing I've ever seen in my life or the coolest thing. Bro, how he does that as well, he goes like, what the fuck is that, man? Should I do it? No, I can't do it. I can't snot on that roach, but I got smoked it. You ain't got no taste buds in your nose, but you got sinuses and shit. It might be tingly here, but I'm trying to maximise that flavour, you know what I'm saying?
What's the best weed? Have you ever smoked with other celebrities? Because they seem to get the strong weed that like knocks you on your ass.
I got a crazy story for you.
I got to hear it.
Okay, this is way before SNL, just when I was just doing gigs and stuff, and I got a chance to smoke weed with Snoop and Don Juan.
Yeah.
Don Juan Bishop.
Don Juan.
And I'm not paying attention to Don Juan. I'm not paying attention to what he's doing to the blunts. He's smoking them with his fucking nose.
Why?
Because I guess there's a hole in his nose and he can hit it. I don't fucking know. So he was doing it from the nose and I wasn't paying attention. Nobody was hitting that fucking blunt, but I wasn't paying attention.
You don't want to put that in your mouth.
Yeah, so he passed it to me and yeah, I hit it.
Oh.
And Snoop and him is like, oh, you hit the booger blunt. Oh, I was so mad.
I want to say it's a bit cliche, but I want to thank you all for the people that leave the comments because I fucking love that shit, mate. I've been getting some fucking really good feedback, yeah. And we're encroaching on 30,000 plays. My face has been viewed nearly 30,000 times. You know what I mean? I lost my camera as well. I put it behind my TV and I couldn't find it for about a week. I did want to make a video, but like, literally I couldn't find my camera, so you'll have to let me off. Alright, peace. Take it easy, yeah?